So, let's talk about Popeye with Robin Williams right now. Big Days Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1980 musical comedy flick Popeye, released by Paramount, along with Disney, who helmed international releasing rights. Directed by Robert Altman, based on E.C. Segar's comics character of the same name, starring Robin Williams in the title role, with Shelley Duvall as Olive Oyl. Anyway, now, this film, I am actually celebrating its 40th anniversary early, because it won't be turning 40 until next month, but I'll be too tired with Disney and Christmas stuff, so you know the rest. Though the film did well with critics and what have you, but the studios considered it to be a big disappointment in ways. But, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into the story, so here we go. Anyway, Popeye, a strong sailor, arrives at the small coastal town of Sweet Haven while searching for his missing father, Poop Deck Pappy. He rents a room at the Oyl family's boarding house, where the Oyls plan to have their daughter Olive become engaged to Captain Blue, a powerful, perpetually angry bully who runs the town in the name of the mysterious Commodore. However, on the night of the engagement party, Olive sneaks out after discovering that the only attribute she can report for her bullying fiancé is size. She encounters Popeye, who failed to fit in with the townsfolk at the party. The two eventually come across an abandoned baby in a basket. They soon adopt him, thus giving him the name of Sweet Pea, after the town's name of Sweet Haven, and return to the Oyl household. Bluto, whom Olive had stood up, finds out about this encounter, which results in him declaring heavy taxation for the Oyl's property and possessions out of rage. A greedy taxman follows up on Bluto's demand, but Popeye helps the Oyls' financial situation by winning a hefty prize from defeating a boxer named Oxblood Oxheart, which that scene was pretty funny and what have you. Now, the next day Popeye discovers that Swimpy can predict the future by whistling when he hears the correct answer to a question. Wimpy, the constantly hungry local mooch and a petty gambler, also notices this and asks Popeye and Olive to take Sweet Pea out for a walk. However, he actually takes him to the horse races, actually a mechanical carnival horse game, and wins 2 games. Hearing of this, Olive and her whole family decide to get in on the action and use Sweet Pea to win, but an outraged Popeye finds out and takes the youngster away. Later, after Popeye throws the taxman into the sea, simultaneously earning the respect of the town, Wimpy then kidnaps the child at Bluto's orders. Wimpy informs Popeye about the kidnapping after being threatened by Olive. Popeye goes to the Commodore's ship, where he finds out that the Commodore, who has recently been tied up by Bluto, is indeed Poop Deck Pappy, Popeye's father, who accepts that Popeye is his son after exposing Popeye's hatred of spinach. That's right, you heard me correctly. Popeye doesn't like spinach, well, for most of the movie and what have you, but we all know that he does like it. But this is a movie, you know. Oh, boy. Alright, now I'll get to the ending of this movie. You got 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below, and please fast forward to the time below to avoid ending spoilers if you've not seen the movie. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Meanwhile, Blue O kidnaps Olive and sets sail with her and Sweet Pea to find buried treasure promised by Pappy. So Popeye, along with Pappy, Wimpy, and the Oyl family, board Pappy's ship to chase Blue O to Scab Island, a desolated island in the middle of the ocean. Well, Popeye catches up to Blue O and fights him, but despite his determination, Popeye is overpowered. During the fight, Pappy recovers his treasure even after Bluto got it, but, well, Pappy recovers it and opens the chest to reveal a collection of personal sentimental items from Popeye's infancy, including a few cans of spinach. However, a gigantic octopus awakens and attacks Olive from underwater after Pappy saves Sweet Pea from a similar fate. With Popeye in a chokehold, Pappy throws him a can of spinach. Blue, recognizing Popeye's dislike for it, force feeds him the can before throwing him into the water. The spinach revitalizes Popeye and boosts his strength. Yeah, making him, as this theme song goes, strong to the finish because he eats his spinach. Helping him to defeat both Blue and the giant octopus. Popeye celebrates his victory and his newfound appreciation of spinach while Bluto swims off, having literally turned yellow. And everyone sings Popeye's theme. And that's the end of our story. Yes. Forgive me for a moment to pause. So, what did I think of Popeye? Well, I have seen it maybe once or twice. It's been years, but I revisited it just earlier. And, well, I'm going to say after revisiting it, I got to say it was a funny movie. I know it might be a little corny and cheesy in some ways, but hey, well, with all those cartoony sound effects you hear, like in an actual Popeye cartoon, which of course Paramount put out a long time ago, which actually they do actually use a little footage from old school Popeye tunes once the Paramount logo comes up, and we see Popeye looking around, which the animation was done by Hanna-Barbera, who at the time was already big with producing the all-new Popeye Hour, which was on CBS at the time. Yes. Anyway, which that was really something. Anyway, I really like the cast and actually they used the original voice from the cartoons, Jack Mercer voicing Popeye. Now, anyway, I liked Robin Williams' performance. I mean, aside from him being currently on TV's Mork and Mindy at the time, he actually did pretty good at playing the title character. Shelley Duvall, who was in The Shining that same year, did pretty well as Olive Oyl. Oh, as for the rest of the cast, we have Paul L. Smith as Bluto, Paul Dooley as Wimpy, Ray Walston, who most of y'all know him as Uncle Martin from TV's My Favorite Martian, as Poop Deck Pappy. Plus, there's a host of others. But anyway, I really think cast is really good. Anyway, it did have some good tunage and what have you. I think the music isn't too bad. I mean, some of it may not have been the best, but hey, I really thought this was very fun. And, well, that's all I can tell you. But the story's not too bad. But anyway, this has been released numerous times. Now, just recently, not so long ago, Paramount has announced that this has only been released on video cassette Betamax, CD, Laserdisc, and DVD, and through digital services, of course, for the last years. However, very soon, next month, or on December 1st, the movie will officially come to Blu-ray for the first time ever to commemorate the film's 40th anniversary. Also, I gotta give credit to Robert Altman, who directed this. Of course, this is the guy who also directed MASH. Anyway, I will say that I liked how the story went and following Popeye's adventures as he arrives in the town of Sweet Haven. So it has a good cast and well for most of the part, and the story isn't too bad. Music's good in ways, and Robert Altman's directing was good. So the question is, would I recommend this movie a Popeye? Well, I'd say yeah, sure, go ahead. So that's about it. So so now, what are your thoughts on Popeye? Please tell me in the comment section below. If you liked the video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Anyway, now join me next time when I bring to you a review of another musical, and that will be Puffin Stuff. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and if you like this, you can check out a couple of other Robin Williams flicks reviews I have done. The upper left-hand corner is my review of Mrs. Doubtfire. The upper right-hand corner is my review of RV, which was probably one of his last ever good movies, although I have seen some ones he did after that. Or if you want to try and catch up, go to the bottom left hand corner and see my review of Paddington 2. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, on the Big D saying, see ya.